Monday morning, around 8 AM. Giving the little easy pod. Giving the easy pod a little bit of a wobble up. I do this all the time, to be honest. Don't film it every time because it'd be boring, wouldn't it? But yeah, with that bubbling up there. And I've got new plans, to be honest, guys. I don't like this. I can't get to the fish, so I'm going to dismantle it and build a frame and then build it on top of the frame so it lifts up, very similar to what Davey Black Country Koi Bloke's got on his vat. It's a very similar design to his, but it's just going to be on a frame that I can just lift up in two halves, roughly 6 footers each side. Lift it up, I'll be able to get to the fish all the way through the pond. I'll be able to close this off as well with this bit. I haven't finished it. I'll be able to close that bit off as well, but they're all looking good. Wondering where the flow's just gone. So probably won't do that today because I just can't be bothered, to be honest. But I think that's my plan, to get that done. I've started sorting all my wood and crap out in this back corner. I've reduced it down by loads. I still need to go through and get rid of a lot more of it and tidy it up. But between burning all the crap wood and giving away some of the 3x2 that I didn't want, I've got that down, and that shed's full of wood too. So I'm going to carry on reducing that down, get all that clear. I still haven't finished the rabbit's run, full of pipe and stuff, but she's happy though, aren't you, girl? I did do the little roof on this side. I've got a fish quarantined in there. I'm not going to remove it because I don't want to spook it. It's got a pulled scale. I still haven't finished this pond yet either. So that is my plan, to be honest, to get this done. But I did get Koi Aggie Designs as my boy's koi flapper. And I've got me very sad 2 mugs, Cedars Pond and Port and Reaper. So if you've got a mug and you feel sorry for me, I've got 2, 4, 5, 6 empty ups on my little piece of wood. And then I've got me garden friend dad in Japanese on the back there. I've still got me Rebecca Cheta, I think that's how you say her name. I've still got a plaster put up, but it's slate and I don't want to drill it, so I need to figure out how to do that. My little bonsai has I think just died off for winter. I hope it has. I hope it comes back. But yeah. So that's it's Monday morning now. This video probably won't go out till Wednesday. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more done. Love it when the school together like that. Every time I do a clean on this, someone tells me there's not enough bubble, like it's not bubbling enough, but I've seen loads of people's videos and loads of people's bubbling, and I don't think it's bad, to be honest. Like, by the time I've done this 2 or 3 times, the amount of crap I get out of this, probably every 5 to 7 days, is it's a lot, like, you know what I mean? So I don't think I think I clean it more than probably most people clean theirs. If you're honest, I don't think most people clean them every like 5 days or something the way I do, and I don't think it bubbles too, you know, not good enough. The water's quite full, as you can see, because people have commented that I don't fill the water. It's probably an inch from the top, maybe a little bit less than an inch, so I think that's okay as well. So guys, I'm just on the 3rd fill up, and this was dirtier than it's ever been before, and as I say, it was probably less than a week ago I'd done it, and it's because the leaves at the bottom was just full of leaves. There was loads in there, like a lot, so it was just like all gunky and horrible. So I'm giving this a good clean out. I've had the hose pipe out, and I've given it like a good jet down as well. But just thought I'd mention it because if people are just used to giving it a quick clean and then leaving it at that, this was disgustingly bad at the bottom when, as I say, it's never been like that before, so it might be worth doing a little check. So guys, this is the smaller pond. This is the second Easy Pod, the newest one I've bought. So what I'm trying to do is, because I'm connecting the waste this way, I could have made this easier for myself, but I haven't. I could have done it that way, which I definitely should have done, but I didn't. So what I'm trying to do is I had this rubber elbow on, coming on the end straight into the pond. It doesn't work how I want it to work, so what I've done is I've put the reducer on, piece of pipe, elbow, piece of pipe, again over-engineered, over-complicated, and I'm just going to see if this works now. So if it does, I'll show you in a second. Right, so that didn't work, so this is what I've had to do. I've just disconnect that and spun it around and put the elbow back on. For anyone who doesn't know, Easy Pod, well, EA work in Imperial, which is the old size. I only know about the Imperial and stuff because I used to have Reliant Regals, which are the proper Dead Boy vans. For anyone who feels horses fans, I'm only feels horses obsessed. I am. But I used to have, I used to have 3 Reliant Regals, and they were all Imperial, so I didn't realise that when I bought them I had to go and buy every spanner to make it work. Bit of a nightmare really, but yeah, right, that worked. Might not be the nicest looking, but it worked. We were flowing to the pond, I was losing a bit of flow over the back, so that's done. And all because I just had to twist my pod. I don't have complicated things, you know. But yeah, the Imperial, for anyone who doesn't know, it's they're just slightly bigger, so the rubbers are 3-inch. The pipes, I think it's about 3.5-inch. So you've got to really bend them on, like twist them on. You don't just slide on, which is probably a better thing really, because you want that nice tight fit, but it does make working in small tight gaps a little bit harder than it needs to be. While I'm here, I'm going to get the Stanley and try and scrape some of that red paint off. Obviously that was just what it was like when I got it. I scrubbed the inside but not the outside, it's disgusting, isn't it? So sort that out, but yeah. Too much flow coming through it. I need a smaller pump. I haven't got one at the minute. The intention was this small pump out the conservancy was going to come out here, and that probably still will be my intention, but I just need to finish the pond and get it heated, so then them fish in the conservancy can come out here and have more space to grow. But you can't do it all at once, can you? Guys, I'm just making the frame for this side. So what I've decided to do, because I was a little bit unsure about the Easy Pod, I've decided to make the frame and stop it here. Then I'm going to come along the side and box it in that way with the door at the back, so this door will open, or that way, it's probably open out that way. But so that's my plan, so I can enclose the pod into the pond without the pod being in the actual pond. Because I was a bit concerned about doing that, because I was thinking, is the pod's going to end up being pretty much over the water, and I didn't want to do that. I started scraping some of this off, it's not, it does come off, like, just needs a good scrub. But yeah, this is what I'm working on for now. I've insulated the other side, I've got expanding foam, so as soon as I get this side done, then I can expand the foam the whole lot, get it all nice and tight, nice and clean, and I can work on neatening up the edges. So I'll snap back as I go through. Oh, I'm going to get the bit of expanding foam because I'm using offcuts. I'm trying to fill the gaps as neat as I possibly can. Brand new expanding foam, this stuff doesn't last, so when you open one you've got to try and use it all, because yeah, so it just doesn't last. You get a couple of hours or so out of it, and that's it. So I'm gonna, obviously it expands as well. Everyone's used it, but if you haven't, you need to have it upside down. But in a tight gap, it's not as easy to do so. And also building it up slow as well when you haven't got nothing to like keep it in as a void is the way to do it. Using your phone while you're doing it definitely doesn't help, but I'm going to get this done anyway. So guys, this is my shockingly bad use of expanding foam. Look at the state of it, but not to worry, it's all the floor. Not to worry, when it dries I'll get the Stanley blade on it and I'll get that sorted, and then I've done exactly the same on this side, and look at it. Yeah, it's a mess. But as I said, as soon as it dries I'll get the Stanley blade on it, neaten it all up, and then I can do the exterior cladding. So this is where we're up to. That's fully insulated on that side, cladding insulated up to the pod on this side, the cladding. I've cut all this away, it's all the sticking out bits. Pull that off, get that flat. Block down this side, OSB board. Not perfect, but that's it, the third layer, and then I'm going to get some more of this, put it under here. This will fold over the top and it'll create that waterproof seal. Run it down and I'll tack it in at the bottom. So guys, as you can see, this is covered now. This overlaps it. I need to put some silicone over these washers, and I haven't tightened in the bottom yet, so I'll put a piece of batten along there, screw that in, neaten this corner up, and yeah, get that looking nice. But it is slowly starting to come together. Still got to get another piece of plastic out of the shop for the top, neaten that back corner there. So there's still a few things to do, but it is getting there, like. So guys, my plan went to shit. Snapped. The rain we had last night put too much weight on the middle. Wasn't tight enough to bring all the rain down, and yeah, it snapped. So what I've had to do for now is put a little hole at the top, just so any water can't settle, it'll just go through to the pond. Not to the end of the world, just to disturb them eating. But yeah, so yeah, I was already going to change it anyway. So as I've mentioned earlier on this video, that was yesterday. My plan was to change it. The weather's been miserable Monday evening and Tuesday morning, so not doing that for now. That's holding up well. So yeah, that's that for the minute. So guys, it's Thursday today, and I'll be honest, I haven't really done a lot. I've just been messing around with this bit of a frame here to try and box the EasyPod in. I'll be honest, it's not easy, because when you're trying to build something in situ, which is an afterthought, it's always that little bit harder. It wasn't designed, it wasn't planned, and yeah, so I'm just trying to make do with bits. It's not the end of the world, it's only keeping a bit of heat, but I do want to make sure it's well insulated, so I am keeping in that heat as much as I possibly can. So yeah, that's my little shabby frame. Let's get round here. I can get to the valves for the pod. As I said again, it's a bit of a pain, but I can I can get to the valves. It's just, as I said, it's an afterthought, and it hasn't made life totally easy, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, I'm just insulating this area here, building a little bit of a roof up at the pod. I'm going to have to take this lid off. Obviously That's a short measure because in the summer the lid will go back on. But for now, I think the lid's going to have to come off. Make life a little bit easier. Not going to fall in it because it's got a roof above. And yeah, got to cut the piece for here, cut 2 pieces for that side. Still got to pick up the piece of plastic for the top. I have got the insulation to fill in these gaps, a little bit more expanded foam for the ends. There's loads of little jobs. The rain's not helping. I still haven't fixed this yet. It looks a mess, but it is still holding heat. The pond's staying around 12 degrees. So it is what it is. It's not ideal, but you see, just snapped. Just the pure weight just snapped it. And that's that. So I think this is the end of the video, but I appreciate everyone watching. And there'll be another one coming very soon. But if you've liked the video, please give me a like. If you're not subscribed, please do. And I'll try and keep the winter content coming as much as I possibly can. It is going to slow down because, you know, there's only so much you can film and the weather's miserable, but I will keep doing what I can do. And catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.